Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Citation I can teach all truth and sincerity. It's gonna be called New Heavens and a New Earth. A reward is coming to the elect. And that's what this series is gonna be about, because we're gonna the earth is gonna be made new. When after while the destruction, while the fire is being brought upon the earth, while the missiles is burning up Babylon and burning up other parts of the world, this earth's gonna rock to and fro like a drunkard. That's it's gonna be rocking, and it's gonna make the earth grow bigger, burning down all the idols on the different countries and around the world, and it's gonna make this land much bigger and more pure. So this is 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 13 says, "Nevertheless we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness." And it's going to be a righteous, government on the planet Earth, because the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, are going to be in rulership. They're going to be put up in the power seat, while the other governments, the heathens, the time of the Gentiles, that time of the Gentiles will be over with, and the kingdom of heaven will be established, and the people that are going to be ruling are the Israelites, basically. And like it says in Proverbs 29:2, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. When the wicked bear fruit, the people mourn. People are in mourning right now because the wicked is in rulership, but they're going to rejoice when the righteous are, ruling in righteousness. I'm gonna go to Luke 12 and Luke 12 and 31. This is Luke 12 and 31. It says, "But rather seek ye the kingdom of the Most High, all these things shall be added unto you." And we gotta seek for the kingdom of Yahweh Yahushua, kingdom of heaven, New Jerusalem. Because if we are seeking and fighting for the kingdom of Yahweh Yahushua, we'll receive wonderful and magnificent rewards. Like the scriptures say, build up your treasures in heaven. Store up your treasures in heaven, where moth and rust do not corrupt, where thieves do not break through and steal. You fighting and continually doing the will of the Lord. So, if you continuously endure, you shall be rewarded in the end. I'm going to go to verse 32. It says, "Fear not, little flock, for it's your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom." And it's Yahweh's, his good pleasure for us to receive salvation, to receive the kingdom. I'm going to go to Isaiah 65 and verse 17. This is Isaiah 65 verse 17. It says, "Behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered, nor come into mind." So this earth before, the earth was going to abide forever, but the kingdom, the way of this wicked world, it's not going to be, what's the word, remembered, nor even come to mind. Like the scriptures say, in the day of prosperity is forgiveness of being for being basically enslaved. So like when Israel get put into the kingdom, this kingdom, us being in captivity, is gonna be like a dream to us. You know, it's gonna be like a really bad nightmare. Um, I'm gonna go to Deuteronomy 28:2. Um, it's Deuteronomy 28 verse 2. It says, "And all these blessings shall come unto thee and overtake thee, if thou shall hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy power." And we're the losses, like when we get into the kingdom, we're not gonna be cursed no more. We're gonna receive the blessings written in Deuteronomy 28:1 through 14, and all the curses that are written in 15 through 68 will be brought upon our enemies, on the heathens. But Israel will receive abundance of many blessings in the kingdom. Um, but this is John 14 and verse 2. This is John 14 verse 2. It says, "In my Father's house are many mansions, which these other planets that have been prepared for the elect of the nation of Israel. Firstly, but all Israel will be brought to those planets in the near future. Because we're gonna multiply so much in Israel on the earth that we're gonna have to go to those other planets and live on them and populate and expand in the galaxies that are up there, in the galaxy that's up there, in the heavens. So those big planets out there in the heavens are made and prepared for the Israelites, especially the elect um, of the nation of Israel. I'm gonna go back to Isaiah uh, 65 and read verse 18. This is Isaiah 65 verse 18. This is It says, "But be ye glad and rejoice forever in that which I create. For behold, I create Jerusalem a rejoicing, and her people a joy. And I will rejoice in Jerusalem and joy in my people, and the voice of weeping shall be no more heard in her, nor the voice of crying." So we're not going to be crying. We're not going to have any pains. We're going to be completely at rest and completely with everlasting peace. We're never gonna feel a pain and crying care in the world. No more worries, no more death. We're gonna be completely immortal with abundance of pleasures, an abundance of joy, an abundance of happy tears, and so much fulfilled um, moments, and we can enjoy our lives and our families, and we can go anywhere we want with no issue at that time. That's why it's going to be so amazing when we get the kingdom and receive that salvation. I'm reading verse 20. "There shall be no more dents in an infant of days, nor an old man that have not fulfilled his days." Yeah, we're going to be able to live to be 500 years old and fulfill our lives. We'll be able to have the ability to travel around the world in a year and travel through the galaxies as much as we want, if within a long time frame, because we're going to live forever. Um, so our days will be fulfilled with uh, abundance of ideas and tasks and abundance of activities. Excuse me. And we'll be able. Slocky, I'll continue reading. It says, "For the child shall die 100 years old, but the sinner being 100 years old shall be accursed." Excuse me. Excuse me. Um, uh, basically, the kingdom's gonna be amazing, and more 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 amazing than we can imagine, especially for the elect. Anyway, I got this last scripture and I gotta go. Um, this is um Revelations chapter 21 verse 4. It says, "And Yahweh shall wipe away all tears from thy eyes. There shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away." So we're not gonna be crying. We're not gonna be in sorrow. We're not gonna even die anymore. We're gonna live forever, millions and millions of years, immortal forever in the kingdom. So I'm gonna say all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone, citation, who I can teach all truth and sincerity and shalom.